Good afternoon. I'm going to be talking to you about working for the Foreign Service today and the advantages and the disadvantages of that. What goes through your mind when you hear that somebody is working for the Foreign Service? Do you think of faraway, exotic places and the excitement? Or do you think, oh no, apprehension, trepidation, what's going to happen, and the nervousness of the move? Well, personally, I've been married to a Foreign Service officer for the past 11 years, and out of that, for 10 years, we have been traveling to many, many different countries. I'm personally able to tell you about the advantages and the disadvantages of working for and being married to a Foreign Service officer. I'll start with the disadvantages, and then I will finish off with the advantages. The main disadvantages are family obligations, the process of moving regarding logistics and emotions, and the advantages are the benefits of the job and the joy of travel, language training, and other things that I will get into with more specifics. The main disadvantage of traveling is saying goodbye to family and friends for long and extended periods of time, especially with the physical aspect of life. An example that I can give is the physical part of taking care of mom and dad. It is very sad for Tim and myself not to be able to be here, to be able to stay weekends, and to make sure that physically we are able to do our part. We can only do things from a distance, and that's hard. Another thing that we miss out on is special occasions, Christmases, celebrations that all of you, family reunions that everybody gets together, and we cannot be a part of. And that is extremely difficult. Another one is leaving new friends. As we travel and we make lifelong friends in the new countries that we travel in, we have to say goodbye to them as well. For example, my best friend Biliana is having a baby next month, and I've left Austria, so I am not sure when I'll get to see her baby or her again. How old will the baby be? Will we see them again? Who knows? And this is a very, very challenging part of working with them. That is on the emotional side. Now the logistical side. Can you imagine packing up your entire home every 2 to 3 years and traveling, carrying everything with you to a new country where you're not sure what the environment's going to be or anything? Imagine this box. Now imagine 1,000 of them. And you have to unpack and pack these boxes every 2 to 3 years. And that makes it, just the logistics of it, very, very difficult. Moving can be a very complicated process, especially when you have children. Kids have to go to a new school. You have to make sure everything is done with that. And the more children you have, the more logistical nightmare it is. And when you add pets to the story, that's a whole other story. It's very, very complicated. I can give you an example of when I was first coming back to the United States, and I had my first child. He was 6 weeks old, Kian, and I was traveling with 2 dogs and a 6-week-old baby. Mm-hmm. And I was traveling from Africa all the way to the United States with a stopover in Europe with 2 dogs and a 6-week-old baby. It was interesting. And it's just difficult. The logistics of traveling make it very difficult. On the other hand, there are many, many advantages of working for the Foreign Service. According to the U.S. Department of State website, which is updated regularly and was last updated in 2011, this is not the advantages, but the benefits, the job benefits of working for the Foreign Service. You have annual leave, credit union and fitness facilities, employee consultation services, employee recreation association, family medical leave, health benefit plans, life insurance, long-term care insurance, sick leave, thrift saving plans, and 10 paid holidays. From a less official point of view, a lady called Jennifer Smith, who works for the Foreign Service, her website is transitionsabroad.com, and that is updated regularly as well. And she talks about the different advantages. There is the joy of travel, language training, job opportunities, government benefits that I mentioned earlier. And on a personal level, being immersed in a new culture, learning a new language, traveling and seeing all the different things there are to see. There is so much out there in the world to witness. And it is a wonderful feeling of meeting people, learning a language, having lifelong friends. And it's different from a 3-week vacation. You are immersed in this culture for 2 to 3 years. And there's many, many, many advantages to that. You get a new house that you get to decorate the way that you want to, and it's very exciting to know what you're going to. We don't have any household bills. This helps on savings. And the kids get to attend private schools, which has it's a benefit all around for them to be able to attend these schools. So there are many positives and negatives, and personally I feel that the positives do outweigh the negatives. The disadvantages include the emotional farewells and the logistics of traveling. And you remember all my 1,000 boxes. And the advantages are the exhilaration of traveling, exploring new countries, new cultures, languages, the benefits of a government job, and meeting new people. So next time that you have a memorable occasion that you're thinking about us, just know that we're also thinking about you. But at that same point, it's in a very exciting place in our lives. Thank you.